Off to the hospital.
Here we go. It's definitely a special day.
Yeah. You know, you go every year and you just hope that it's going to be okay, it's going to be good, it's going to be positive.
Almost 1 in every 2 Canadians is expected to be diagnosed with cancer in their lifetime.
But you are nervous, because it is the 10 year.
Yeah.
And 1 in 4 Canadians will die from the disease. ICRF is a non-profit organization consisting of physicians, scientists, and volunteers dedicated to supporting innovative cancer research. With chapters in Montreal, Toronto, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami, and Israel, ICRF has raised more than $72 million and funded over 2,500 cancer research projects. Over the last 18 years, the ICRF Montreal chapter has funded over 20 Israeli fellows who have conducted innovative cancer research here in Montreal. Under the supervision of oncologist physicians, the fellows have gone on to become leaders in their fields. The ICRF Montreal Fellowship Program offers the unique opportunity to directly advance relevant, groundbreaking cancer research and improve local patient treatment and outcomes, both in Montreal and Israel.
I'm Director of Gynecologic Oncology at the Jewish. I'm a professor at McGill University in obstetrics gynecology and in oncology. We work on a lot of new treatments, molecular targeted treatments, precision medicine.
My area of research is primarily to understand how genome stability is maintained and how potentially can we target genome stability or instability as a therapeutic way to treat cancers.
Great thanks to the ICRF and to the team of the ICRF for supporting and funding the Israeli fellows. It helps a lot to deliver better cancer treatment in Israel.
Within a unique training ground, the ICRF Fellows conduct bench-to-bedside research that leverages basic scientific research and discoveries to help develop new diagnostics or treatments for cancer patients. Under the supervision of leading oncologists and their teams, ICRF Fellows may spend up to 3 years in Montreal, combining hours in clinic, the OR, and in the laboratory.
That's our healthy breakfast. I'm an ICRF Fellow, Gyno-Oncology Fellow in Montreal, McGill University. And the unique thing is this fellow has the combination of research with clinical practice, and it gives me a lot as a physician in the future.
The more fellows that we can contribute here in Montreal and then go back and contribute back home and continue that relationship, that's where we will have reached what we wanted with the Israeli Cancer Research Fund.
I'm an Israeli gynecology specialist. I'm here on a research fellowship funded by the ICRF in order to explore and further my knowledge and understanding of ovarian cancer.
I love to operate. I like surgeries. During my study in medical school, I had a very severe back pain. And when I checked that and we did the CT, I had lymphoma. So I went into a very tough half year of chemotherapy, radiotherapy, surgeries. Sorry. So fortunately, I was cured, and I'm okay, and that's why I decided to be an oncologist.
The international fellows, particularly those from Israel, like to work in an environment that's stimulating and an environment that's finding new treatments for patients with esophageal, lung, and gastric cancer. So what our research lab does is we try to create patient avatars We have the largest living biobank of esophageal adenocarcinoma in the world right here at the Montreal General Hospital.
I came to Montreal to do my fellowship in advanced thoracic and upper GI oncological surgery with Dr. Ferry. He is an outstanding surgeon and researcher that I learn from him every day more and more and more.
As opposed to what most people think about cancer, we have a lot to offer. And I think the most important thing is the hope that we give to our patients. My future vision when I go back to Israel is to become a leader in surgical oncology, upper GI surgical oncology.
My role as a member of the ICRF Scientific Board is to act as mentor for one of the fellows who's being supported by ICRF. And her name is Dr. Grace Yunus, and she's interested in studying why it is that when a woman receives a diagnosis of cancer, even before going through any kind of treatment, that diagnosis seems to impair her fertility. So we're trying to understand why that might be. Thanks to improved therapy, we have many more girls who survive childhood cancer. And sometimes what happens is that as a result of the therapies, they can experience impaired fertility or even loss of fertility. So if we can figure out how to rescue those eggs from the bad effects of the therapy, which is curing the cancer, then we can sort of get the best of both worlds.
I was born in Nazareth in Israel, and I studied medicine in Jerusalem. And of course, if it wasn't for the ICRF, we wouldn't be able to do the research or the fellowship and work side by side with people that are known worldwide.
My specialty is to rebuild the skeleton or sometimes transfer muscles. This is done differently in adults and kids. In kids, we do a lot of biological reconstruction where we take a living part of the body in a healthy area and transpose it into the problem area. And this means that you have living tissue that will grow and get stronger as the child grows. And those are the best reconstructions when they work well, because once it's all healed, it will be healed for life. It will be as strong as if you had never had a cancer. Very exciting stuff that we have to deal with. That's why I have the best job in the world.
So I came to do a orthopedic oncology fellowship with Dr. Eisler. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I think I've just found the most interesting profession. It's very diverse, and we get the opportunity to treat patients and hopefully give them a cure.
Upon completion of the fellowship program, the ICRF Fellow brings this training back to Israel, becoming the physician of the future by improving patient care and treatment outcomes in Israel and ultimately around the world.
It's creating that bridge, creating a better future both here in Montreal, in Israel, and eventually across the globe with the research that they do, because research is not in Montreal or in Israel. It touches everybody around the globe.
Okay, so your blood's overall hemoglobin is excellent, white blood cells perfect, absolutely zero side effects.
No?
No? You have any questions?
No.
I'm good.
We're good.
You're good.
10 years.
We're really entering into an era of precision or personalized care in cancer treatment.
I'm an absolute true believer, 100%. I'm here today because of all the advancement in research. Hold on tight, eh?
She's a very tough woman, and everything's good now. She is cancer-free.